Welcome to Old Red Barn Productions. This video is titled Habitat for Chickens. A long time ago, the building in the background was the chicken coop on the farm. It's now where Joyce lives, which may explain her urge to raise chickens. In the spring of 2023, Joyce brought home some chickens. The quest to provide them a quality home began. Earlier in the summer, Joyce, Joanne, and Chris decided to remodel the old chicken coop. Check out our video on that project. But the chickens outgrew the first coop and needed a bigger home. So Chris, Joanne, Becky, and Todd built Chicken Coop 2. In the meantime, Chris and I decided to clean up the wood pile by the woodshed, which had become an eyesore. The woodpile removal project was a 2-day exhausting quest that occurred during a 90-plus degree heat wave in August. But in the end, we conquered the woodpile, despite a fairly nasty poison ivy outbreak that followed. This project ended up being the start of our first trail on the farm, the old Norsk Trail. With the woodpile removed, our attention turned to the woodshed, which was another massive cleanup job. Joyce and Chris rolled up their sleeves and tag-teamed the woodshed cleanup. Listen as Chris describes the process.
Here's our project for today. Since we got this cleared out, the big woodpile with all the big logs, today we're going to hit the woodshed, which was originally brought in way back, probably, I don't know, 70, 80 years ago. It was brought in for use as a chicken coop. My grandma had a lot of chickens out here. So anyway, then more recently it's just been used as a woodshed.
Thank you, Chris. And what an amazing job Chris and Joyce did transforming the woodshed into a chicken coop. Next, the perimeter was cleared so a safety fence could be put in place. With winter approaching, it became obvious the chickens needed a warm shelter. Once the inside was secured, the final steps were finished to create an ideal chicken coop for our two ladies. Chris, why don't you give us a tour?
Here's the ladies. We're down to two. A couple of them, well, several of them. The other ones had gotten attacked either by chihuahuas, roaming chihuahuas, or maybe wild animals too. We don't know for sure. But we moved them in here a couple weeks ago and they really like it. We need to expand it next year. But you girls, actually I suppose I could let them out for a little bit. Go on running. Don't you run. Here's what we've got. In my way. So just a little bit of hog fencing out here where they can be outside, and also a dog kennel. So that's that. And then in here.
Now let's take a look inside the woodshed. Here's a reminder how it looked before and after. Chris, open that door.
There we go. One of the things they always do is they always make a mess right in front of the door. They like to stir all of that up. It makes it hard to open the door. This is one of my favorite things. It's just a electric water heater, so I only have to fill that about once a week. So that's super nice. And look what we have. They left us a couple of gifts. We usually lay 2 to 3 a day. There's just two hens, but they leave us a couple eggs every day, so that's been awfully nice.
The key to their new home is to provide the chickens plenty of shelter and comfort to withstand the harsh winter.
One thing I was going to mention is for making their home a little bit warmer, we've got straw bales that we got from our Amish neighbors. And then I went to a rummage sale this summer and bought what was billed as a desk. I kind of took it apart and then put the drawers down on the bottom. That's what they're using for where they like to lay their eggs. If we needed to, we could close these doors up and keep it even a little bit warmer. But so far, we're good with just this. But it's just an old $15 desk from a rummage sale.
There you have it. Home sweet home. Thank you for viewing this Old Red Barn production.